Hey? Look who found the van. Newly exploring little Baggins. Hey, you little shithead. Hey, what do you think? Huh? What am I doing in here? Hopefully she approves. Cats are finicky. What's up, guys? How's it going? So I thought I'd make another episode. So fortunately for me, I've got some isotherm left over from another building project that I was doing. This stuff is rated for insulation, fire resistant, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start filling up the doors with isotherm. The cool thing is, if at some point I need to remove the isotherm, you can just pull it out in case I need to get into these sections. But the remaining sections, like here, here, and here, and here, I really don't see me getting in there again, because I want to start cladding. I want to start cladding these with shutter ply, OSB board, sealing that off. Start putting it in here and here, sealing this off. So I want to put some insulation in here so I can do that. So that's what I'm going to do now. As you can see, I got some supplies, some cool tongue and groove planks for the cladding. I want to clad the rest of the walls, get that done. So I've got some cladding, I've got some wood strips for the framework. It's quite thin, could have maybe got it a bit thicker, but let's see if it works. Some glue for the strips, and obviously my screws. So cool, that's kind of my mission today, is just get the insulation into the doors, because I want to seal off, I want to clad the doors, get it done. Alrighty, lacquer. So fortunately for me, it went super quickly, easy, efficient. I basically just stuffed this insulation into the corners as deep as I could, and yeah, it's going to just add a little bit more sound deafening and a bit more thermic insulation to the doors. Went pretty well. And the stuff is pretty inexpensive, so it's not going to really, I mean, I didn't really buy it for this project, I had it left over, but if you have to go out and buy it, it's pretty cheap for a big roll. It's going to do the trick, in my opinion. So what I've noticed is, you can see it through here obviously, but like, it feels a lot more solid. Yeah. So yeah, almost done. I can't really put it around here because there's a lot of moving parts, and I don't want it to get caught up on anything. So for now I'm just doing where I can. And now on to the next, the bigger door, the sliding door. Again, just doing the same thing, stuffing it into the corners. Like I said it before, for me this works perfectly, because if at any point I want to remove the insulation to put wiring in or to do maintenance, all I have to do is remove the cover and rip out the insulation. So yeah, as you can see, you might think it's not really the best job, but honestly this is going to get covered with a board which will contain all this insulation. It's basically just for rattling and noise and sound deadening, and it's not going to go anywhere. And like I said, if I do need to get to these parts for some reason in the future, then I can literally just pull the stuff out without, because if I glue it in position, and if I need to remove it at any point, at some point like down the line, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to remove. So I'd rather just put it in like this. So for me that works, but if you guys want to do something different, then go for it. It's just, I think it's perfect the way it is. So yeah, I bought this the other day, a new jigsaw. It was super cheap and it was for the van. Even though I had an old one, might as well buy a new one. So yeah. I've got these old door covers that go on here, so it's going to be something like that. Fortunately I have them, so I'm going to just use them as a stencil and stencil them out. Seems legit. So yeah, I just ended up cutting out the stencil that I put down on the board. Fortunately I had those old covers to do this, otherwise it would have been a nightmare. So luckily I just used them as a stencil and it didn't take me too long to do, so I was very fortunate. Jigsaw worked well. It's always nice using something new. I had an old one, but it was super ancient, so I'm glad I upgraded. I'm just literally using it as a stencil. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to just sand the edges. I haven't screwed it in fully, but I'll just sand it down to the edges. But yeah, that's basically it.